Cause wait a goddamn minute. Why am I so late to the party? Why didn't I know about Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa, and Teyana Taylor? Baby, what? Oh, you're gonna love me. That shit looks so divine. It's almost look like they was made for each other. Them motherfucking pictures look like they supposed to be in an art museum. Like that shit looks so fucking French kiss. I am here for it. I am here for it. That gotta be the reason why Lori was like, nah, I'm cool on him. Because you know Lori is not turning down no new bait, baby. She would have ate it up real quick. Oh, I'm just here for it. They look so damn good together. Like, what?
Teyana Taylor's dating life is once again capturing public attention. And this time, it's for all the right and wrong reasons. After a whirlwind year filled with emotional revelations and a very public breakup from Iman Shumpert, fans were just starting to wonder when Teyana would open her heart again. Suddenly, photos began circulating across social media showing her with a man who looks like he stepped straight out of a fashion ad. Tall, stylish, composed, and clearly confident. But the internet never sleeps, and neither do the skeptics. Fans have quickly started to question whether this so-called new man is the real deal or simply a distraction. Is this relationship authentic? Or could it be a well-timed strategy to shift the narrative during a delicate chapter in her life? And more importantly, does this man even come close to what Teyana has publicly said she desires in a partner? This mystery man is no longer just a random face in the crowd. He's already become a trending topic online, with blogs labeling him as Teyana's new flame, despite the fact that no official name has been attached to his face. From red carpet-like walks to seemingly intimate dinner dates, he's been seen walking closely beside Teyana, opening doors, keeping a strong posture, and giving off that polished, respectful energy that seems just a little too camera-ready. His presence feels more curated than casual, more strategic than spontaneous. Everything about their public outings appears packaged for public consumption, leading fans to wonder, is this a rebound, a PR stunt, or a genuine romantic connection? And if it is just for show, what exactly is she hiding behind those curated smiles and staged photos? Since parting ways with Iman, Teyana has been going through what many are calling a complete public transformation. Gone are the days of her being the fiery, outspoken queen riding shotgun in drama-fueled headlines. These days, she's leaning into serenity, emotional growth, and artistic rebirth. She's showing up in more neutral-toned outfits, posting less, and talking more about healing and self-love. The man she's been seen with seems to match that vibe. Clean-cut, reserved, and altogether understated. But longtime fans can't help but remember the old Teyana. The woman who lit up stages, stormed interviews, and never apologized for loving loud and living bold. The shift is noticeable. And while growth is expected, the question remains, is this new calmness organic, or is it part of a careful rebranding meant to quietly erase the messiness of her past? Let's not forget, Teyana's love life has always leaned toward bold, magnetic personalities. Her relationship with Iman Shumpert was anything but low-key. Together, they were the ultimate power couple. Flashy, fiery, and impossible to ignore. Their chemistry was undeniable, but so was the chaos that sometimes followed them. Before Iman, she had a string of high-profile connections in both music and sports, usually involving men who were loud, dominant, and larger than life. She's been drawn to energy, dominance, and charisma in ways that never seemed quiet or polished. This new man feels like the polar opposite. There's something about him that doesn't align with the Teyana fans have always known. So, what gives? Has her type genuinely changed? Or is she simply wearing a different mask for a new season in her life? Naturally, fans have taken to social media with all kinds of theories. And let's just say, they're not holding back. One tweet that went viral said, "That man's a decoy. She hiding her real dude somewhere." Another fan replied, "She's smiling, but her eyes aren't. This ain't it." The skepticism is loud and for good reason. Some fans believe this is all part of a major PR reset. Clean up the drama, ease into a more palatable public image, and silence the rumors with a picture-perfect man. Others think she's trying to make Iman jealous, or at least show him she's moved on. Then there's the hopeful group, who truly believes she deserves this peace after years of emotional highs and lows. But even within the support, there's a strange undercurrent of doubt. Because when you've watched someone be bold for so long, quietness starts to feel like acting. What does Teyana really want? That's the question fans keep circling back to. In past interviews, she's spoken openly about loving passion, emotional intelligence, and depth. She likes her partners confident, creative, and fully present. But she's also admitted to craving that spark, a wildness that keeps things exciting. Her new companion might check the boxes on paper. He's calm, attentive, respectful, but is that enough? There's a difference between healing and hiding, between settling down and settling. Her recent posts suggest she's still working through things emotionally. She hasn't said much, but the subtleties in her captions, the lyrics in her latest music, and even her quiet online energy say she's still processing. So is this man the comfort she needs during the transition? Or a placeholder until something more aligned shows up? There's also the unavoidable question. Could all of this simply be a well-executed PR move? In the entertainment world, nothing is ever just what it seems on the surface. Image is everything, and the timing of public appearances, rumored relationships, and even silence is often more calculated than fans might like to believe. Introducing a new romantic interest has long been a tried-and-true tactic for redirecting attention, especially when a breakup, scandal, or public fallout threatens to overshadow a celebrity's work or damage their carefully curated brand. A fresh face in the mix changes the conversation. It shifts headlines, sparks speculation, and sometimes even creates sympathy or renewed interest. Teyana Taylor, who has always demonstrated a keen sense of style, presentation, and narrative control, is certainly no amateur when it comes to understanding how public perception works. She's not just an artist, she's a strategist. What makes this whole situation even more intriguing is how limited and selective the public exposure has been. The man in question hasn't been officially acknowledged by Teyana herself. No personal posts, no candid photos, no intimate moments captured on a casual Instagram story. Instead, what the public has seen has mostly come from paparazzi shots and carefully timed leaks. Images that are glossy, well-lit, and almost too polished. There's a distinct lack of spontaneity, which fans are picking up on. People have started to wonder, if this were a genuine relationship filled with real connection, wouldn't there be at least one unfiltered moment? A short video of them, laughing, walking together in sweats, or simply enjoying each other's company in a way that doesn't feel choreographed. But those moments are noticeably absent. The absence of real, unpolished intimacy has led some to believe that the whole relationship is more about optics than emotion. To them, the connection feels like something built for the public eye, a clever redirection that softens the sting of a breakup while offering something new to obsess over. Teyana, with her understanding of how aesthetics influence narrative, knows how to play this game well, but that's also what makes it so hard to tell what's real and what's curated. And then there's Iman Shumpert, the ex whose presence still lingers heavily in the conversation. According to sources close to him, he isn't too bothered by the new headlines. In fact, insiders claim he sees the entire romance as a media stunt, something temporary and crafted rather than meaningful. Allegedly, he believes that no matter what narrative Teyana constructs, he knows the real version of her, the one that exists beyond the filters and the styling, the one who doesn't need soft aesthetics or photo-ready moments to feel powerful. Rumors are swirling that Iman might not be done with the story just yet. Some say he's quietly considering trying to win her back, while others believe he might go public with information that could challenge the authenticity of what's currently being shown. His silence is starting to draw just as much attention as her presence. At first, it seemed like he was simply choosing peace, allowing her space to move forward without interference. But now, that silence is beginning to feel like a prelude, the calm before the storm. If Iman does decide to speak out, whether in a tell-all interview, a cryptic social media post, or even through subtle shade. It could dramatically shift the public's understanding of what's happening behind the scenes. A single comment from him might unravel the glossy surface that's been so carefully maintained. So what comes next? If the relationship is indeed real, we're likely to see more public moments soon. A red carpet appearance, a soft launch on Instagram, maybe even a joint interview. Something that makes the relationship feel less like a campaign and more like a connection. But if the relationship isn't real, if it's smoke and mirrors, then this man might quietly disappear from the spotlight. No explanation, no closure. Just another chapter that ends without warning, folded back into the larger PR machine. Teyana might respond in her own way, if at all. She's never been one to directly confirm or deny rumors unless it serves a bigger purpose. If she does speak, it might be through art, a cryptic song lyric, a moody music video, or a powerful photo shoot that subtly acknowledges the chatter without ever addressing it head-on. Or maybe she'll stick with mystery, choosing to let the public spin their theories while she moves ahead on her own timeline. In either case, the attention clock is ticking, and audiences, curious, invested, and increasingly suspicious, are watching closely. The core question remains: is this new chapter a genuine pursuit of happiness, or is it an expertly staged performance meant to control the narrative? It's hard to say. The truth, as always in celebrity culture, likely lies somewhere in between. Part truth, part illusion, part strategy. But one thing is certain: people want clarity. Whether that clarity will ever come is another matter entirely. For now, fans, critics and onlookers alike are left to speculate, refresh timelines, and wait for the next carefully placed clue. Teyana Taylor's new mystery man might look like the ideal partner, but beneath the surface, things don't quite add up. Her history, her energy, and the emotions she's expressed in the past paint a much more layered picture than the one currently being shown. Whether this is a real love story, a personal healing journey, or just a clever brand play, fans are locked in, dissecting every move. As for her true preferences and feelings, they may still be tucked away behind closed doors. So now it's your turn. What do you think? Is this chemistry or just good PR? Let us know in the comments. Hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed for all the updates as this story unfolds.